Hello, welcome to today's session, today's class. What we want to do is we want to work through a variation of a flow, a sun salutation. It'll be based on or inspired by the Ashtanga Vinyasa system, but I will break it down for the complete beginner, yeah? So it'll be based on sun salutation or Surya Namaskara A. We'll do 5 rounds. All you'll need 2 blocks as an option. Think of the blocks as like an extension of your arms for some of the poses. And yeah, let's just get stuck in. We're going to start with a very, very gentle warm-up. We'll work our way up to our feet, and then we'll get into the 5 rounds of the sun salutations, and that is us. So get yourself in a comfortable seated position. You want to be able to sit nice and tall. If you feel your back is sore or you're rounding your back, then get your blocks in together, make a little seat, get your bum on top. That will help. I want you to find your breath to start. Trying to get a rhythm that's even, relaxed. So for the purpose of today's class, the sun salutation, we're trying to, if possible, anywhere between 3 to 5 seconds breathing in and 3 to 5 seconds breathing out. As a beginner, how you breathe is up to you, whatever feels comfortable for you. Eventually, you're trying to breathe in and out through the nose only. You don't want to hold the breath. You don't want to force the breath. Once you feel you have control on the rhythm, then sit nice and tall on the next breath in. Next time you breathe out, take a little twist off to the side. And then come back to the center, sitting tall. Take the twist to the other side. Just a couple more each side. Well done. And then hands behind. Put the weight into the palms. I prefer fingers pointing forward. Feels easier on my elbows, but whatever feels comfortable for you. If you're feeling pressure on the elbows, just check you don't have fingers pointed away. Side of the room or forward will help with that. So put the weight into the hands, breathe in, push the chest, pinch the shoulders, I move my chin up, I breathe out, I relax. Couple more, breathe in, and then breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Well done. Tall on the breath in, walk the hands out on the breath out, maybe bend elbows to the floor, walk in on the breath in, and again walking the hands out on the breath out. Final time, breath in, and breath out. Okay, readjust yourself onto your hands and knees, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're arching and rounding, so we're looking forward or up in the breath in, then tucking the chin, rounding the back, pulling in the belly button on the breath out. Just a couple more. Excellent. And then just rocking the hips left and right, side to side, transferring the weight more onto one hand, then over to the other. And then toes together, knees apart, sit the bum back, stretch both arms out. Well done. Okay, so we're going to start standing. Blocks, just have them close by on either side of the yoga mat, and I'll give you some options with and without as we flow through. And yeah, do as little or as much as you can. If you need a timeout or a break, you just take it. So we stand tall, top end of your yoga mat, feet together, arms by your side. Feel even pressure on both feet. Sun salutation, a beginner version. So when you breathe in, bring your palms up in front of chest. Breathe out, I fold from the hips. Now you might prefer to bend your knees slightly on this. You might bring in blocks as well. Next breath in, we lift the head and chest slightly. And then on the breath out, we're going to step back onto all fours. Breathe in, arching the back, looking forward or up, pushing the chest through. Breathe out, tuck the toes under, hips high and back into downward facing. And we're looking down or just forward slightly. Eventually we're trying to tuck the chin in. And we're holding here for a couple of breaths. Now, this might be a tricky transition for the complete beginner, so you might bring in blocks to get the hands in a higher position. Next breath in, you start to walk the feet towards the blocks. Chest is lifted. Breathe out. I try to fold in a little tighter. I might bend the knees, bringing my stomach and ribs towards my thighs. And then next breath in, I stand tall, palms in front. Breathe out, arms by your side. Round 2, breathe in. Breathe out and we fold. Soften the knees, stomach goes to the thighs, hands on blocks. Breathe in. I come up a little higher, maybe try to straighten the legs. And then breathe out. I adjust onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Like a tabletop position. Breathe in, push the chest forward, looking forward or up. Breathe out, curl the toes under and into downward facing. Trying to work the heels to the floor. I'm not tucking my chin all the way in. If it gets too much, if you're feeling pressure in the eyes or too much pressure in the head, go into a child pose where you'd have toes together, knees apart. And just rest, head on hands, or head to the floor. Yeah. So that's always an option if you need it. Now we're walking hands and feet together. So bring in the blocks, make sure they're nice and stable. You're walking the feet close to the blocks. Legs are straight as I can get them, chest is lifted. I breathe out as I fold in a little tighter, so I might bend the knees, stomach goes to the thighs. And then I breathe in, I come back up, hands in front. Breathe out, back where we started. Breathe in. Breathe out and fold. Soften the knees. Breathe in halfway up, straight legs. Breathe out, all fours. Breathe in, arch in the back. Breathe out, downward facing, or that child pose variation where you're kneeling with toes together, knees apart. We're just holding for a few breaths. Option with the blocks. Breathe in as we walk the feet to the hands. Straight legs, straight arms, chest is up. Breathe out, I fold in, soften the knees. And then breathe in, back to the start, palms in front, arms by your side. 2 more to go. Breathe in, prayer hands in front of the chest. Breathe out as you fold, soften the knees, stomach goes to the thighs. Breathe in, I lift the chest, I straighten arms and legs. And then I breathe out, all fours. Arch in the back on the breath in. Downward facing on the breath out. Again, option if this feels too strong, if the body's getting tired, just go to child pose, toes together, knees apart, kneeling, sitting the bum back on the heels. Breathe in, slowly walk, bend the knees if you need to, trying to get feet to hands. Straight legs, straight arms, chest up. And then breathe out, soften the knees, folding. Breathe in, we come back to the start, standing tall. And then finish arms by the side. Final round. Breathe in, palms in front. Breathe out, fold, soften the knees, stomach, ribs towards the thighs. Breathe in, straighten the legs and arms, chest comes up. Breathe out, all fours. Breathe in, arch in the back. Breathe out, downward facing or child pose, and we just hold here just for a couple of breaths. And breathe in as you walk the feet to the hands. Straighten arms and legs, chest is up. Breathe out as you fold into the legs, soften the knees. Then we come back to the start on the breath in, arms by your side on the breath out. Well done. Okay, so Main practice is over. Short practice today, but like every practice, take an extra 5 to 10 minutes just to take rest. So again, all that means is we're sitting, lying on our back or side or stomach, whatever feels comfortable, get warm. Use the 5 to 10 minutes to get the heart rate low. You're trying to focus on your breathing. You might lengthen the breath out more. You might listen to some music, just whatever feels comfortable, relaxing for you. And then when the 5-10 minutes is up, practice done for the day. Well done.